Said, hey, yo, what's good, Lathan? What's going on? Uh, Let me think tonight. What I'm gonna do at the club? Might show up tonight just to throw dubs, or I might buy the bar to fuck with the scrubs. Let me. Uh, Parked the whip out front, jumped out stunting, neck full of jewels on, pocket full of money. All the goons round me, so you know I'm coming. Have a brick in my pocket, 10 stikes on me. Better let me ball, don't want a problem, homie. Last problem in the club, somebody start dumping. I'm the main attraction, y'all pee on. Got a dope boy, nah, don't mean no one. Came through the side though, slid with my gun. Ah! Yacked up on good drug body numb. Let me show you how a real goon have fun. Let me think tonight. What I'm gonna do at the club? Might show up tonight just to throw dust, or I might buy the bar to fuck with the scrubs. I had to do my little plies. Man, what's good? What's going on, family? It's been a minute. I told everybody, man, I'm taking a break. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm chilling right now, man. No spring game. No spring game, man. No spring. So what do we talk about since there's no spring game? How do we handle this as Miami Hurricane fans? Like, um, what do we do? Thank you, Jay Play, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm just chilling though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man. Um, I'm told you guys I'm taking a step back. You know what I'm saying? I needed this is something that I needed to do personally. I just need to take a step back and not do so many videos. So I'm gonna start doing videos every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just taking a step back, man. Just chilling, relaxing, maxing all cooling, and shooting some b-ball outside of school. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. I'm blessed and highly favored. Got a huge raise on my job. Huge. I was not expecting anything like that. So when the overtime calls, I'm going to run for it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work my real job. To be honest with you. Before I jump on YouTube or anything like that, because But at the same time, I'm still following and what's going on in Miami. And right now, there's nothing going on. Everything has been canceled for 2 weeks. What I did do though, for some reason today, um, somebody asked me a question, and I had to answer it. I don't know why that question was asked to me today, but it was asked to me, so I basically let people know. So like what about my beard? Now I was like Kimbo Slice. Kimbo was the person, the reason why. You know, it wasn't Ed Reed. It wasn't. It was Kimbo Slice, man. Wow, $25 donation from Lathan Cooper, man. Appreciate that. Cool. Thank you so much, my brother. Um, I truly appreciate that, man. Thanks. Um, but Kimbo was like the like I just really admired, so much about that guy. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Hurricane Logan? Let me give everybody Lathan in the chat, Jeff Booker, Chevy Noel, Rodney Allen, Orange and Green Blood, VT, J Play, Hurricane Logan, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kimbo was the reason. Kimbo was that guy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like real straight up animal, like but with a heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I get that guerrilla tactics from. So um that's where that came from. He crossed my mind today. He just crossed my mind today, man. I was just thinking about Kimbo, man. It was like, yo, he was that dude. You know what I'm saying? So he's a Miami legend that will always and forever be. And I'm going to get a someone to draw something for him, a photo of him for me, because he's definitely a great Miami legend. You know. Now, oh, you got a self-imposed quarantine? I know Miami. I just talked to somebody. Miami school system is shut down for the next two. Well, I think Miami Lauderdale school system is shut down for the next 2 weeks as well. We haven't had any shutdowns up in Columbia, South Carolina yet. So, um, it's crazy because, like I said, you don't. You want to? I want to come on and talk football, but like we already know with the spring game being missed, we already knew who the starting quarterback was going to be. We basically know all the positions and everybody. So right now, what we're looking at is just how are we going to play week one, because we really won't know. Even through fall and summer camp, there'll be a few things that you see. I mean, through summer camp, there'll be a few things that you see here and there, but there really won't be a lot. You know what I'm saying? So with the spring game being canceled, is that the end of the off season for me as a YouTube maker as well? Because I mean, to be honest with you, what there is really like I have I'm serious. I don't see too much to talk. Even when we coming on tonight, what's good, OG? I really see not too much to talk about because, like I say, everything is done. Everything is shut down. You know what I'm saying? Everything is shut down. We basically whoever your starters, whoever was starting right now is going to be starting come summer. You know what I'm saying? Come winter reset. Whoever's starting right now is basically gonna be your starters really on opening day, to be honest with you, because of this coronavirus and everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? OG in the building. So I'm very confident. I might be different from some people, but I am very confident in this coaching staff. I've always had the confidence in the players, but I'm very confident in this coaching staff. I'm very confident that these guys will be prepared to and I'm not taking any phone calls tonight. I don't even have my Bluetooth set up. So I'm not taking any phone calls tonight. I wish I could have recorded the spring game for you guys. I wish I could have gave you guys that. But, you know, why wouldn't we be able to compete with the rest of the ACC? I mean, Chevy, no, I don't. Those questions, you know what, you know why those questions are being asked? Not because of talent level. Those questions are being asked because of how bad our fucking coaching has been. I said I'm not taking any calls tonight. I'm not taking any calls tonight. So I'm not taking any calls tonight because I don't even have my Bluetooth set. So I'm not taking any calls tonight. The reason why those questions are being asked is because coaching. It's not because of players. There's no way if you line up every team in the ACC, that's not a team. That's not a team. I don't know why I keep saying. I said no phone calls, and the same number keep calling me. I mean, I guess I'm about to turn my silencer off because I'm not taking any phone calls tonight. Okay, I just said that. I'm not taking any calls. I know I just said that. And that number called twice. Why, I have no idea. I don't. To be honest with you, Orange, I don't care about you. I'm not a person that cares about uniforms. Um, Orange and green blood. I'm not a big. Um, I want to win ball games. Yeah, and the reason why I don't get into the uniform discussion is because you have people who are proponents, are huge proponents in the old way of doing things, and you know, I don't care how ugly the uniforms is as long as we win football games. Or how pretty they are as long as we win football games. They could be the ugliest uniforms on earth, and if we win football games, they'll be the best uniforms we ever had. And vice versa. They could be the best uniform we ever had and and lose football games and they will be considered the ugliest ones. You know what I'm saying? So I don't I try typically not to get too much into the uniform caught up into uniforms. I think Adidas has done a great job with outfitting us, though. I do like. I believe they've done that. I think they've done a great job with outfitting us. But nah, I don't know anything about uniform or uniform changes or anything like that. Jay Play continues to say till this day, and Deontay Wilder got cheated. He got cheated. If y'all seen the fight, y'all seen the open gloves, he was getting punched with bare knuckles. That's why he was getting hurt and cut up so bad. I don't care about Virginia Tech's offense. I don't listen, man. Would you take Chevy? Would you take Virginia Tech's players over Miami players? You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about like Virginia Tech. Like seriously, there's no teams in the ACC that scares me. Not even a little bit. There's not a team in the ACC that scares me at all. I mean, not in the coastal. Now, and like I said, I love our coaching right now. I just love I love what I see from the coaching staff. I just hate the fact that I'm not going to be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? In a great scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I mean, I don't know who he was talking to, VT. He's in the chat. I'm just because he asked me a question earlier, so I mean, my bad. I ain't mean to get into y'all conversation. I apologize. I mean, I figured it's open on the chat, so I, I'm just hey shit. I don't know. I'm good. I'm hey. I'm telling you guys, I'm enjoying life right now. I'm just being honest with you on some real shit. Um, but I really wanted to be at this game. I really wanted to go to the spring game, and that's just I mean, it's part of life. Things that happen. What's going on, Russell? What's good with you, man? I just decided to go live today. I'm gonna go live tomorrow, probably around the same time. Um, but I'm not going to break my. The setup is going to be fire for the season for next year. The setup is going to be fire. I already have interior decorators coming to do some serious. The setup is going to be fire next season. My other laptop is on its way back, so it's going to be double powered. And I have my Samsung Note 10 that is like crazy. It's bad as shit. So things are going according to plan for me right now. You know what I'm saying? God is good all the time. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm just, checking in with because the people ask me where have I been at, so I figured I'd come on tonight for a second. Chevy, no, my question was directed towards VT, not Virginia Tech. But if you do want to just talk about the coastal, that's fine. But when's the last time? I don't give a shit about when the last time Miami been relevant. Why do I care about that? Why do I give why do I give a shit about when the last time I now you about to get into me. Now you about to Why the fuck do I care about what happened 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago? Why do I care about that? Why do I give a shit about that? I'm talking about right now, today. I'm talking about today with the coaching staff that we have today. I'm talking about today with the players that we have today. Why do I give a shit about when the last time I am even relevant? We still out recruit all of them bitches in the ACC Coastal. We still out recruit Florida State most of the time. We still out recruit every team in the West, whatever the fucking division that is. Move, move. So why do I give a shit about when the last time Miami been relevant? We're talking about this year. We're not talking about last year. I don't give a shit. I don't care about that. I'm talking about this year. I'm talking about this year. I don't give a fuck about what happened with Clemson last year or the year before that. I don't give a shit. Why? Answer this question. Why buy season tickets or do anything? Why buy season tickets or do anything if I'm going to live off of Miami wasn't good last year? I don't give a shit about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. I'm not upset. I'm just being honest with you. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. I'm not upset with you. I just don't. None of that bothers me. Like when the last time Miami been relevant? I don't. That doesn't bother me. The last time Miami been relevant, I don't give a shit about that. I'm talking about this year. You know what I'm saying to you? So when the last time Miami's been relevant is not even crossing my mind. To be honest with you, it's not even crossing my mind. Just being honest with you, man. I don't give a shit about when the last time I have been relevant. We got 36 in the chat, only 8 likes. Can we get the likes up? Maybe we get the likes up. We might get a few more views. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I don't. None of that really affects me about. You know what I'm saying? When the last time Miami been relevant? Because I care about what's going on right now at Miami. And when the last time anybody really been relevant besides Clemson? And they built that program. But Miami, talent based by itself, where Miami is talent wise by itself, I mean, we're okay. We're okay with the players that we have. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. Notre Dame is overrated every single year. Michigan is overrated every single year. You know what I'm saying? Those teams are overrated. No disrespect to Michigan, and no disrespect. Well, fuck Notre Dame. But no disrespect to those teams. Those teams are overrated every single year. When was the last time LSU was relevant before they won the national championship this year? When was the last time they were really relevant? You see what I'm saying? What was it back when what's the name played for them, the Honey Badger or something like that? I mean, how long? I mean, serious. Go lay down. So I'm setting up 2020. I'm not. See, everybody were people who care about 2021 don't go to games. I mean, no disrespect to you, Barry Cubs Canes, but you cannot have season tickets and be worried about 2021 because then you're just throwing your money away. That means you're not giving a shit about 2020 and you're just throwing your money away. And I don't want to look at it to where I'm just throwing my money away. That's not how I'm looking at 2020 season. I'm looking at 2020 season as an opportunity for us to go 11-0 and go to the ACC championship. 12-0, go to ACC championship game. That's how I'm looking at this season because there's nobody on the schedule that's better than us. Period. There's nobody on the schedule that is better than us. So I mean, I'm not looking at. Look, we open up. Okay, this is our schedule. This is our schedule in 2020. We open up against UAB. We got my bad. Hold up. I said open up against. Hold up. My bad. We open up against Temple and Wagner, and then we have UAB. Right? Ought to be automatic 3 wins. Then we got Michigan State, who has a new coach. We should beat them. Wake Forest, we should beat them. North Carolina was going good. What's going on, Brian? North Carolina is going to be a tricky game, but we have more talent than them. And as long as our coaches do their job, we should beat North Carolina. I expect to beat North Carolina. Okay. Virginia, I expect to beat them. Florida State is going to be a dogfight. I don't care how bad they are or how good we are, or vice versa. It is going to be a dogfight. It has always been that way. And so is Virginia Tech. Virginia, especially if it becomes a night game, because we don't even know if it's a night game yet. And I hate going to Blacksburg and playing Virginia Tech at nighttime. So that's going to most definitely be it's always a tough game. Georgia Tech, we should beat them, and Duke, we should beat them. So I mean, it's 2 games on our schedule that really, if it's only going to be 2 games that really concern me, and that will be Florida State and Virginia Tech. To be honest with you, now Virginia Tech, we're playing in Blacksburg. We're playing in Blacksburg. So playing in Blacksburg is going to be tough. We owe North Carolina an ass whooping, so we should beat the brakes off of them at home. But playing in Blacksburg, especially if it's a night game, is going to be a tough game. But at the same time, I mean, for real, 2020. I'm not looking past 2020. I'm not looking past 2020 and an opportunity to play Clemson in the ACC championship game for a playoff berth. You just don't. You can't say no. You can't say no. Talent wise, you can't say no. Like my last video, I went and showed you guys over the past since 2014, we have been second or third, basically, man. They have 11-14 in Blacksburg. That's what I'm looking at on the schedule. They have 11-7 in Miami and 11-14 in Blacksburg. So if we played in Blacksburg last season, by the schedule we playing in Blacksburg again this season. And I don't remember if we played in Blacksburg last season. But by the schedule they have us playing in Blacksburg. And 11-21 in Atlanta. And we're finishing at home against Duke. Well, I don't know why they got Virginia Tech at home, because they got Virginia Tech at home if you go look at the schedule. I don't know how that got mixed up like that. They got Florida State at home. What's good, BG Kane? What's going on with you, man? Thank you. We can win now. We got to stop accepting this bullshit ass mediocrity shit. We have to stop. We as fans, we got to stop accepting this shit, man. Thank you, Bears. I mean, I think he went and looked at it. Yeah, I couldn't remember, to be honest with you. But we have to stop accepting this mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? We have to get to the point we stop accepting mediocrity. We have got to be. I mean, there's no reason for us not to be able to beat every single team on our schedule. Like, if you look at talent wise, we are more talented than every team on our schedule. Like, for real. Like, easily more talented. And DeAndre King, I mean De'Aaron King, like for real, the guy 2'4", but I mean he's a wizard. Nah, you don't have to apologize, Brian. Brian, you okay, man? You know what I'm saying? Players fuck up. Players fuck up. But like I said, at the same time, man, I mean, bro, there's no reason whatsoever why we should not fucking win every game. And I'm going to home games, and I'm going to, like I said, I'm this is the old me. If you don't like me, if you don't like what I have to say, you don't like my content, then you know what I'm saying. Do me a favor and go find somebody else to listen to. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying. I'm doing shit the way I want to do it from here on out, man. And who it's gonna be real, man. I got my Cash App set back up as well. If anybody want to donate to Cash App, if anybody want to donate to PayPal, if anybody want to donate to the chat, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate it. I got a $25 donation earlier tonight. From Lathan Cooper. I truly appreciate that, Lathan. Thank you so much, my brother. Um, Besides that, man, nah, man, I don't give a shit about like no other team in the ACC but Miami. I'm not showing teams respect. I'm not giving none of that. I'm not man. Fuck all the dumb shit, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Fuck all the dumb shit. Edgar, what's going on? What's good with you, bro? I'm not giving it. I'm not. I don't care about none of the. Fuck all the other teams. It is what it is. It's about Miami. And that's what this channel's about. Miami. Fuck Florida State. Fuck North Carolina. Fuck Duke. Fuck Georgia Tech. I don't care about none. If you in the ACC, fuck you. I don't have. I'm not even going. There's no respect level right now because respect is not getting you nothing. You have to go out here and manhandle these cats, man. You got to whoop their ass in order to respect. They not. They don't respect you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like other fan bases, like basically shit on us all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not for that no more, man. I'm not for that nice guy talk no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for the shits, man. If you people can't deal with it, if your kids don't, if you don't want your kids watching me, then get the fuck, tell your kids to go somewhere else, man. This channel's not for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Jay the Truth was good, man. Um, this is what I'm rocking with right now, man. It's all or nothing, University of Miami. What I am going to do since they canceled the spring game is I'm going to film them finishing my Sebastian over my U. That's going to be done probably. I might do that next week. I might do that next Saturday. Y'all, I might go live and set my shit up, and y'all can watch them do my Sebastian while we talking and get my tattoo finished up live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think we'll be playing this summer, but I think that I also believe that the positions are whatever positions we have now are the positions that we'll go into the season with, unless someone gets hurt or something like that. Oh my goodness gracious! Don't talk that guy up. Mm. Um. So I mean, you know, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on tonight. Like I said, I, there are a few things I need. I need to work on my title and get my thumbnails and all those things out here as well. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on tonight for. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and open the phone lines up. I'm gonna go ahead and open the phone lines up. Tatiana, could you give me that Bluetooth speaker off the banister? Could you give me that Bluetooth speaker off the banister, please? Up here? Yeah, that gold one. And that's saying a lot, being that we were loaded last year and the year before last. So that's saying a lot, Tone 22. Saying that this is the best D line. There's not a Bluetooth speaker up there? There's not one up there? Look in my room, see if you see my gold one. I thought it was on the banister. Up top by the upstairs on the banister. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot, being that we've had a good D line for the last couple of years. And the only position that people are really seem to be concerned about is linebacker. But I'm not concerned about linebacker because we have safeties that can play linebacker. So I'm not concerned about linebacker at all either. You know what I'm saying? Once I figure out how much time, I know it's a split screen ratio on how I can play like the highlights and shit. It's a split screen ratio. So I could play the whole thing, but I have to like split the screen. So once I figure out how I can do that, then I'll start showing highlights as well. I have everything basically set up to do everything. I just have to abide by YouTube regulations. That's so I have to figure out all of those things. I hope he is a Heisman candidate, man. I'm hoping he comes in this year and does what Jalen Hurts did for Oklahoma last year. You know what I'm saying? I love Rhett Lashley. Right now, everything that he's saying is right for me. I love what he Orange and Green Blood. I love what he's saying right now. You know what I'm saying? Um, right now, Manny Diaz is saying all the right things by not saying a lot. You understand what I'm saying? He's saying all of the right things by not saying a lot. He's not saying too much. He's a lot more humble right now than he was this time last year. Last year, I thought he was saying. I didn't think he was saying too much last year, but um, he obviously didn't. He talked himself into a hole last year, man. Um, I mean, I care more about what's going on with people. You know what I'm saying? I don't. They're not having no sports. You have to get a book, man. Read a book. Get a book on your phone or something. Serious. That they're not having those sports things as long as people are living, man. That's what I care about, man. People not dying from this disease, man. I don't, you know, you need a break sometimes. You need to break yourself away from things sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I can firsthand tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like serious. I really needed a break from YouTube. I really needed a break from YouTube. I did. It was destroying me mentally. That's serious. It was. Um I don't give a shit no more. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I was letting people get to me. I don't give a shit no more. I'm dead serious. I haven't noticed it though. You know what a sport is, Edgar? Go watch the URL. Go watch the URL. Watch them boys battle each other in the URL or Ultimate Battle League or the other rap battle leagues. That's a sport. Watch them boys go at each other. That's what I was just watching right now. I was just watching Charlie Clips and what's the name go against. You know what I'm saying? That was it's a good one. It's a battle. It's a rap battle league, man. The ultimate rap battle league, man. Ultimate rap. You know what I'm saying? Rap league, man. It's them cats get at each other, man. They talk shit to each other. It's fun. I enjoy that. I enjoy shit like that. I'm growing my locks out. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want, anybody want to see my what I got up under this head, you know what I'm saying? If anybody want to see, let me know. I might charge you $5. But I'm growing my hair out. I'm about to lock my hair up. I'm getting ready. I'm getting spiritually and physically ready. I ride my bike 4 to 5 days a week because I can be in my feelings if I want to. DJ, who said I was in my feelings tonight? Who said who's did? Could y'all? Hey, could y'all ask DJ a question for me? Who said I was in my feelings tonight? Did anybody say I was in my feelings? Why DJ coming here with the bullshit? Why DJ got to come in here with a dumbass question? Like serious. Like who said I was in my what's good, Lee Lewis? Lewis Lee? Like why DJ coming here with that bullshit, y'all? What's wrong with him? Could y'all get DJ straight, bro? Like he said, I haven't said anything about me about my feelings. What the fuck are you talking about? You want me to talk shit about you? You want to be recognized? That's what it is. You want to be recognized, bro. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck wrong with him. I think he want to be recognized. I think he want to be recognized, so he come in here with a bitch ass question or a bitch ass statement. King will be good this year. I wanted King even before the transfer report. I see King being good this year, but I'm in my feelings. So I think King's gonna suck because I am in my feelings. Miss me with that bullshit, DJ. That's a fucked up. I ain't said nothing for you to ask me why I'm in my feelings, but you asked a question why I'm in my feelings, and I have said nothing before you'd even ask that question. I'm chilling. We having fun tonight. I'm not saying anything to where people think that I'm in my feelings. We're good. We're having fun over here. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. I'm gonna call you out when you say something stupid though, because I'm just trying to have fun. I, I wish we could have had the spring game. Me and Edgar were just talking about the URL. Me and Edgar was just because Edgar said Edgar mad because he has no sports to watch. So I was telling him about the URL, you know what I'm saying, the Ultimate Rap Battle League. You know what I'm saying? So we were talking about that, and this and that, just trying to chill, have a little fun, relax, because I haven't been on the air in a while. And what I'm saying is, that's why I took a break, DJ. That's why I took a break. I did say I took a break because I need to collect myself. I started talking and worrying about what other people thought about me. I don't give a fuck about what nobody think about me now. Yeah, I got a great listen here, man. But DJ, you good. You good, my brother. I'm talking shit to you. Listen, I just got finished watching URL. So if anybody want to battle me right now, I said, yo, to the Florida State fan, your mama wear combat boots and jumpsuits and look like she play hoops. Her butt look like it has a scoop. Damn, she ain't cute. Hey, I'm just DJ. You good, my brother? You good, man? Everything. Y'all see? I'm growing the. Y'all look at this here. Your boy growing the locks out, man. Your boy growing the locks out, man. Yeah. They'll be hanging in a couple more weeks. They'll be hanging. I'm going to get a haircut tomorrow. I'm going to get a fresh fade tomorrow. I figured I'd get back into my spiritual thing with my hair. I want a battle. I said, hey, yo! Oh my God. And we still got shit going on. We still gonna do our thing with Junior and the Big Dog. Nothing's been changed with that. Like I say, there's just not really a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? But DJ, you good, my brother. Everything, man. Don't be mad at me. Appreciate that, Robert, man. Hey, my daughter locked them for me, so hey, my shit's gonna be tweaked. My shit's gonna be tweaked. I'm just happy that I'm able to talk to you guys tonight. To be honest with you, man, I'm happy to be able to talk shit with DJ. DJ been subscribed to my channel probably for like 3-4 years now. I'm happy to be able to talk shit with DJ. Robert, I'm blessed, but there's no football to talk about because everything has been canceled. Everything has been canceled. Like, so just like Edgar said, it's kind of strange, it is kind of strange that we have really absolutely nothing to talk about except for how do you think this, because all right, you only could talk so much about players. You already basically know what you're going to get from a player. Trained to go fuck a gator and a Seminole. Fuck a gator and a Seminole. I don't give a damn. They both can go kiss asshole. Um. So I mean, right now it's all on coaching and like I said, coaching and culture. And bringing Ed Reed aboard, you know what I'm saying, was huge. To me, that was bigger than Alonzo Highsmith, even though me and Highsmith have the same first name. To me, that was bigger because he's more, know what I'm saying, with the kids. He, yeah, I got a freestyle with it, man. I got a freestyle with it, man. But at the same time, players do have to perform, but I truly believe that this coaching staff, man, and I haven't said that about any coaching staff. Even last year, I wasn't sold on Enos. A lot of people don't like Blake Baker. I like Blake Baker. I like Baker. I think Blake Baker is he's gonna be an up and coming. He's gonna be an up and coming stud. And if we don't be careful, we're gonna lose him because he's a good coach. He just has to do things, maybe you know what I'm saying, tweak things a little bit, just like every coach. I never said Ed Reed was going to play, but he can't. He can't. Neither is Ed Reed isn't going to play. Bubba. Neither is um. Damn. Rhett Lashley. He's not going to play. Blake Baker not playing. You know what I'm saying? None of the coaches are playing. But just because you're not playing does not mean you can't have an effect on the kid and how the kid plays. Why do you think we have coaching and mentors? You understand what I'm saying? So he's not playing, but he's a mentor. So you mean to tell me, Bubba, that you can't learn if you're playing safety or linebacker or cornerback, where you got to play the backfield sometimes. You mean to tell me you can't learn something from Coach Ed Reed, Bubba? You got me thinking about the heat of the night, Bubba. Bubba, did you play on the heat of the night, Bubba? You remember that show, The Heat of the Night? I got troubles on the wall in the heat of the night, yeah. Must be winning through it all. Oh, but hold on, it won't be long. In the heat of the night. Nah, you can't sit back and sit here and say he's not playing, Bubba. I mean, to me, what that's neither here nor there. He's gonna have an influence. You don't think he helped get some of those players to commit to Miami at the end? I believe it's already been huge too, Orange and Green. To piggyback on what you're saying, I think it's already been huge, man. I mean, I don't like people kind. I mean, what is he supposed to do? All right, we wanted Highsmith. Highsmith he wasn't gonna play either, right? So what's the difference? I mean, but you can encourage somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Take heat of the night over my light. uh, in the heat, in the heat of the night. So I mean, hey, yeah, I've been on for an hour. We haven't even hit 50. You haven't even hit 50 in the chat tonight. So I think it's about time for me to get off. Cause I've been on for almost an hour. But it is what it is. I mean, hey. Um let's see. But there are some things that I need to work on as well. Um Great motivational speech. Not just a great motivation. Like, who do you want to answer this question? If you had to name two defensive backs in the history of all of football to learn, to pick their brain, you name me the two defensive backs. Somebody give me two defensive backs. What's going on, Norman? Somebody give me two defensive backs that you would actually want to pick their brain. I could give you my top two right now. It's not even close. I mean, anybody want to give me two defensive backs that you would really want to pick their brain? Sean Taylor's not in there. It's definitely not Sean Taylor. Ed Reed is one. Sean Taylor's not the other one. There you go. Dion and Ed. Dion and Ed, man. Dion and Ed will be the two guys that I would want to pick their brain. Period, point blank. So if it's anybody brain that I want to pick, it's going to be those guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a knock on Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor basically, his physical attributes were the greatest of probably of any defensive player. Him, Javon Curse, and Jadeveon Clowney, physical attributes are probably the greatest three. Javon Curse, Jadeveon Clowney, and Sean Taylor were probably the greatest physical specimens to ever play football. I would challenge anybody to challenge that with me. Serious. Serious. I'm going to say it again. Jadeveon Clowney, Javon Curse, and Sean Taylor physically are probably the greatest specimens to ever play professional. Yes, Clowney. Most definitely Clowney. Most definitely Clowney, VT. But at the same time, that doesn't make them the best players. You understand what I'm saying? That doesn't make them the best players. So I mean, like I say, people are going to get warm. People are going to get upset. People are going to get uh, for everything Sean Taylor did great for Miami. He did give up that strip fumble to Maurice Claret. Does anybody remember that? Good. If we're going to talk the good, we have to talk the bad. See, I'll be the bad guy. I'm going to get that moniker this year. I'm going to be the bad guy. For everything great that Sean Taylor did for the University of Miami, if he would have held on to that football, there would have never. Sean Taylor didn't have a weakness. He gave up that football against Ohio State. Kane Armstrong. He fumbled that football away against Ohio State. He did that. He did that. Maurice Claret took the ball from him because his head wasn't there. His head wasn't there. His head wasn't there. The difference between him and Ed Reed is Ed Reed took the ball from his own player and scored a touchdown against Boston College. That won the game for us. Sean Taylor got the ball and then gave it right back. So I mean, and people can get upset with me for saying that. I don't give a shit. But it happened. It's not like it didn't happen. He gave the ball up. He gave the ball up. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care if Claret, he should have secured the football. He should have secured the football. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care which way he came from. If he came from out of Jupiter, if he came from out of bounds, if he would have held on to that football, that was ball game. We never go into overtime. That was ball game. It was ball game. That's facts. It's facts. That was ball game. That was it. Sean Taylor doesn't have a Super Bowl. Ed Reed has a Super Bowl and a national championship. He has both. As a starter, he has both. Period. Ed Reed had no weaknesses. Ed Reed had no weaknesses. Zero weaknesses. None. Peyton Manning said that was the scariest person he ever played against was Ed Reed. I'm talking about before the overtime, VT. I'm talking about before the overtime. I have no idea, but I can guarantee you Ed had more touchdowns. I have no idea who had the most career interceptions. I don't know. I know who had the most career affecting plays was Ed Reed. I know that. Who had more memorable plays? Sean Taylor had more memorable hits. And Ed Reed has a jacket. That's right. Sean Taylor had more memorable hits. Ed Reed had more memorable plays. It's facts, man. I mean, it's not even comparable. Sean Taylor died young, but it's not even comparable. It's not. It's just not. Ed Reed shut down one half of the football field, man. He was a safety that read whatever. I don't even know how it's even comparable. Sean Taylor never got an opportunity to even reach that level. He never got an opportunity to reach that level. Ed Reed career interceptions. I don't know if that's right, but it says he has 64 career interceptions. 64. It says he has 643 tackles, 64 career interceptions. Interception yards 1,590, 11 forced fumbles, 13 fumble recoveries. Ed Reed. That's what I'm looking at right now. Sean Taylor career interceptions. Sean Taylor had 12 career interceptions, 8 forced fumbles, and 2 touchdowns. Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Can we put this? Can we please put this to rest now? Can we please put this to rest now? Can we please put this to rest now? I don't know what would have happened if Sean Taylor would have lived. I'm not going off of that. We're not going to do that. If was a fifth, man. Listen, I'm a fan of Sean Taylor too, right? Serious. But see, you have to separate your fandom from what actually really truly happened. And what truly actually really happened was Ed Reed won a national championship as a starter and won a Super Bowl as a starter and has a green jacket. Sean Taylor didn't win a national championship as a starter. He didn't finish his career because these ass clowns decided to break in his house and cut his life short. So we would never know what his potential would have been. But we know what Ed Reed was and is. It doesn't matter if he died before his prime. So did Hank Gathers. Hank Gathers died before his prime. Do we talk about Hank Gathers? Do we talk about Hank Gathers? He died before his prime. We don't talk about Hank Gathers. All right, so we compare college careers. Did Sean Taylor have a better college career than Ed Reed? Did Sean Taylor have a better college career than Ed Reed? I don't know who you're talking about getting something confused. I know you're not talking about me getting something confused. Now, please, you're not talking about me. Because he was a main component if you're talking about Ed Reed. If you don't think that, then you don't know football. Well, hell no, stupid. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, dummy. Fuck is wrong with you? Miss me with that bullshit, hot boy. You know what the fuck you talking about? Go ask Belichick. Go ask Tom Brady. Go ask Peyton Manning. Go ask him. I didn't say he didn't have bad plays, but can you name every player in the history of college football has had bad plays, Mr. Carson Jr. Every player in the history of college football has had bad plays. So what does that mean? Was he a bigger player on the Ravens than Lewis? What does that mean? For the second Super Bowl, he was. For the second Super Bowl, he was the bigger player. He was the one who shut down the defense. I didn't see Ray Lewis out there covering nobody. They weren't running the football. On the first Super Bowl, Ray Lewis had Adams and Saragusa. On the second Super Bowl, yes, Ed Reed was a bigger component because you had Tom Brady and Peyton Manning in their prime. So, yes, he was a bigger component for the second Super Bowl. For Ray Lewis' second Super Bowl, yes, he was a bigger component. Ray Lewis was on the downside of his career, and he wasn't covering nobody. So, yes, he was a bigger. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Go back and look at it. Yes, he was. Facts. Liberty City, what's good, big bro? What's going on with you? Everybody wish Liberty City a happy belated birthday. His birthday was a couple days ago. He don't need to do nothing. He needs to not talk because he don't know what he's talking about. He messing with the right one. He need to not talk. He need to go sit down and learn football before he come over here messing with me. Against Boston College. That was against Boston College. The year of the national championship in 2000. That was that year when Boston College was about to go in for the touchdown and they would have knocked us out of the national championship. He was not just as old. He was not just. Oh my God. Because that's what they started doing. Why are you asking the question? We can compare. I can compare who I want to compare. This is my show. The question was brought to me. What are you talking about? I can do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Why are we comparing? Because I want to. Because I want to be nitpicky. That's why. Any more questions? Goodness gracious. Where did they get a load of me? Ed Reed is 41. Ray Lewis is 44. Okay? Ed Reed is 41. Ray Lewis is 44. About to be 45. He was a better player than Ray Lewis at that time because it was a passing league. I'm not gonna keep arguing. Y'all can argue with 519. I ain't gonna keep arguing with him. I'm gonna let him argue by himself. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go watch. Let him go watch the film. Let him go watch what. Let him go watch. In a running league, Ray Lewis was more dominant. In a passing league, Ed Reed was more dominant. These are just facts that you can't dispute. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna keep talking to him. I'm gonna let y'all. Educate the dude because obviously he knows nothing about football if he's sitting here arguing that Ed Reed at his time when they won that second Super Bowl wasn't better than Ray Lewis. He doesn't know football. Yeah, I think I could do that, man. Because I don't. I'm just like people. Like people don't pay attention to shit. Like you can't. Like the why we comparing players. First off, what the fuck else is there for us to talk about right now? So we comparing players. So fucking what? If we compare, at least we comparing our players as how great they were. We're comparing our players to how great they were. Exactly. We're comparing our players to how great they were. It's not like I mean, what are we talking about, man? But when people start comparing Sean Taylor to Ed Reed, I tell people you can't do that because Sean Taylor did not get an opportunity to be compared to him. He had all the physical attributes, but he had none of the accolades. He had none of the accolades. Don't tell me to chill. Don't tell me to chill. You chill. Who you telling to chill? Who you telling to chill? You come on here. You come on. You come on with your I'm nitpicky. So I talk shit to you and you tell me to chill. You just vibing. You not fucking vibing. You telling me I'm nitpicking and you not even paying attention to the whole fucking conversation. So don't fucking tell me to chill. You chill. I'm acting the way I want to act. I don't give a shit. If you like the way I'm acting, I don't care. Answer this question, DSGB. What does that stand for? DSG. Your name is too long, bro. I don't know. I can't keep saying that. Was it a passing league or a running league during that second Super Bowl? Answer. As a matter of fact, stop even asking questions. Go listen to the interview with Bill Belichick with Tom Brady and with Peyton Manning. Do me a favor and go listen to the guy that they feared. Those three guys feared the most in their careers. And they're all three of them going to tell you Ed Reed. All three of them are going to tell you Ed Reed. All three of them are going to tell you Ed Reed. All three of them. All three of them are going to tell you Ed Reed. Not one of them is not going to say Ed Reed. All of them, to a whole, to a man, are going to say Ed Reed. All of them. Sean Taylor was a bigger impact for the youth than Ed Reed. Where did we get this from? How was he a bigger impact for the youth? How was he a big? Oh, I would love you to answer that question for me. How was he a bigger impact for the youth than Ed Reed? How? How? That just sounds dumb as fuck. That sounds like you just had too much to drink, threw up in your bed, rolled over, and landed on your face. I don't know. Well, I don't know where the fuck some of these people come from, man. Pastor Troy from Aiken, South Carolina, man. He's from Aiken, South Carolina, man. He claimed Atlanta. We are not being nitpicky. How we being nitpicky? If the question, answer this question. See, this is what gets me with people, right? This is what gets me with people, right? People are so fucking afraid to answer questions, right? Because you're so afraid to offend a player because he died. It's not your fault that he died. Okay, it's not my fault that he died. Okay, Young Jeezy from Columbia, South Carolina, actually where I'm at. It's not your fault that Sean Taylor died. It's not my fault that Sean Taylor died. Okay, it's neither one of our faults. We're not being nitpicky. We're going by what we saw. That's not being nitpicky. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding what the fuck the problem is. Why the fuck can't grown men have a conversation, right? Like, serious. Jameis Wilson, take that shit to Tallahassee, man. Take it to Tallahassee. Take the, listen, if a player is closer in age to somebody, of course. If you're a high school player, Sean Taylor didn't get an opportunity to. Did you do a poll on this, Jameis Wilson? Did you do a fucking poll on this with kids? Yeah, I'm still coming on tomorrow. Did you do? I don't. But I probably won't stay on long if I can't get nobody in the chat. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Like I don't. I care, but I don't really give a shit no more. Serious. I don't. I mean, I'm just. It is what it is. Don't tell me to calm down. Stop telling me to calm down. For real. Stop telling me to calm down. Did you do a poll? Did you do a poll? You asked me to ask any youngster. I'm asking you, did you do a poll? Andre Greenblood, Ed Reed was voted best ever. Think about it for a minute. The best ever. You ain't did no. Give me where you did the poll at. Where did you do the poll at so I can go look? I'm going to look for it right now on my new Samsung Note 10 Plus. I'm going to look for it right now. Where did you do the poll at? Tell me what you did the poll at so I can go look for it. Tell me you did the poll at so I can go look for it. I'm going to find the poll right now. I want to find the poll right now. What did you do it at? Come on, spit it out. Spit it out. If you did it, it's still up. I should be in to see the results. I want you to come on. I'm looking. I want to find it. Or did I just catch you in a lie? I want to see what I got my new Note 10 Plus right here. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see where you just did this at. I want to see where you did the poll at. Come on, come on, spit it out, Jay. Spit it out, Jameis Wilson. Ray Lewis. In my opinion. In my opinion, Ray Lewis. I could be wrong though. I don't care about all that. Nah, that's not what I'm at. Where did you do the poll at? Where did you do the poll at? Like I said, now you're considered a liar. Now you're considered a liar. Now you're considered a liar. Y'all see how I just backtracked his ass? Y'all see how I just backtracked his ass? He tell me he did a poll. If you did a poll, then the poll would be up. Where the fuck is the poll at? You didn't do a poll. So you just lied. You just lied so you can try to get some credibility. So you lied. You just lied. What? You just flat out lied. Wow. Wow. Oh yeah, we all know he was voted in. Jerome Brown. Jerome Brown is my favorite Miami Hurricane of all time. And I'm mad I don't have a jersey. I need to find me a Jerome Brown jersey. He's my favorite Hurricane of all time. No, you lied. This is my show, but you lied. Because you said you did a poll, and I asked you what a poll at, so I can go look at it. And now you don't know what a poll is at. You lied. You just lied. You flat out fucking lied. He flat out lied. I mean, it is what it is. You call, you say it's my show, whatever. You lied. That's the fact of the matter is you lied. Period. See, I'm gonna tell you the one thing about me is the difference about me, and like I say, the real shit gonna come out. I don't care if I got 5 people in the chat or 5,000 people in the chat this year. I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be me this year. I don't give a shit. If you just want just flat out stats and shit, then there's other people. I'm gonna be me. All right. That's just it is what it is. I'm going by flat out. I'm going by flat out real shit. No hypothetical shit, Kane's on strong. No hypothetical shit. Okay? People are afraid to really listen. Sean Taylor was a great fucking player. Probably would have been one of the greatest to ever play if he would have lived. But he did not win a national championship as a starter in college, and he did not win a Super Bowl as a NFL player. So even if you don't want to compare his NFL stats, his college stats don't even stack up to Ed Reed's. Tell me where the fuck I'm wrong at. Tell me where I'm wrong at. Where am I wrong? Where am I wrong? Oh my God. If Ed Reed would have died, then this shit would be spent. Matter of fact, if Ed Reed was he'll be the greatest. You have to die to be immortalized. That's what happens. You have to die to be immortalized, man. That's like when you look at. That's like I'm from Harlem, right? And when you see the movie Paid in Full, right? When you see the movie Paid in Full, you would think Rich Porter was the richest nigga in Harlem. When you see the movie Paid in Full, you would think Rich Porter and Alpo was the two richest motherfuckers in Harlem. They were the two richest black dudes in Harlem. If you watch that movie, right? Everybody, y'all seen Paid in Full, right? You seen the movie Paid in Full? Anyone of y'all seen the movie Paid in Full? You would think Mitch and Alpo, Rich Porter and Alpo, was the richest cats in Harlem, right? It's not my opinion. Mine is facts. Yours is opinion. Mine is facts. You don't have a poll, so you're a liar. I don't even want to hear about my opinion. You lied about your poll, so I don't even give a shit about what else you got to say. Wu-Tang Clan were the Killer Bees. That's who the Killer Bees were. Wu-Tang Clan. You said true story. But it's not a true story. Because the richest dude in Harlem at the time was Fritz. Fritz. The richest dude in Harlem at the time was Fritz. From my block, No Fear 112, 112 Lenox Avenue, No Fear 112, my block, the block I grew up on, was the richest cat in Harlem. Now from 142nd, that's what Rich Porter was from 112th. Rich Porter got his drugs from Fritz. Fritz fronted him like 20 bricks so he can get his little brother back. Fritz was the richest black dude in Harlem at the time. Harlem is small. Rich Porter brother was my age when he got killed. Rich Porter brother was my age when he got killed, like 11 or 12. But I was outside then. I wasn't on the porch. I was outside. So I seen Rich. I didn't know Rich, but I seen Rich coming through the block on his motorcycle and shit. Just like I was outside during the Central Park rape case. I was almost in the park that night. 110th and 5th Avenue, Schaumburg Apartments. Go look it up. Just like that Central Park shit, I was outside that night. I think I was like 12. That was around the same time. I might have been 12 years old, 11, 12, maybe 13, somewhere around there when that shit happened. And we used to go into the park. Like my mother, I'm from 112th Lenox Avenue, right across from Forster Projects. And my aunt Dot stayed on, I said my aunt Dot, my aunt Bob Brand stayed on 110th and 5th Avenue in these apartments called Schaumburg. It's two big buildings. And that's where everybody was from, was either Schaumburg or Wagner or Foster that went into the park that night. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin didn't want me to go into the park that night. My cousins and my sisters, for some reasons, you're not going in the park tonight. So they stopped me from going into the park that night. But we went into the park like twice, 2-3 times a week. Called Wild, like the show Wild Out was called Wild Out. We just wild out, just go have fun, bug out little kids and shit. So when we talk about shit, you've been watching too much wrestling, VT. You've been watching Harlem Heat. 110th Street and Lenox Avenue basically is Central Park. You can't go no further. You can't go no further. You either got to go towards Amsterdam or you got to go east or west towards Amsterdam or towards 7th and 8th in Amsterdam, or you got to go towards 5th Avenue. See, this is what I say. I don't just speak on shit just because like people do. Like people just speak on shit like just because. Serious people just speak on shit like just because. Like I could just speak on this just because. Or we can't talk about Sean Taylor just because. Like Sean Taylor was one of the greatest players to ever play the game. But he did not at a young age or ever display the mentality of Ed Reed. He never displayed. We knew him for being one of the hardest hitting safeties ever. I can't even say if he had more college interceptions than Ed. I don't know. I'm gonna let one of y'all look that up. I'm tired of looking up everything. All I'm saying is he wasn't as accomplished as Ed, so why do people want to continue to put Ed on the back burner? For some reason, people want to continue to put Ed Reed on the back burner. You know what? That's gonna be my conversation for tomorrow. When I come on tomorrow, y'all get y'all notebooks ready. Y'all get y'all motherfucking notebooks ready. Let's do a history lesson, man. Because I'm not gonna be the person afraid to talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that person. I'm not gonna be the person afraid to talk about it. Like serious, man. I mean, why we can't talk about who we feel is the best and the greatest or whatever. You know, it is what it is. But you know, I'm gonna add. This question is specifically for Canes on Strong. Throw the NFL out. Throw the NFL out. Was Sean Taylor, um, was he as good as Ed Reed in college? Were they on the same playing field? Were they on the same playing field in college? In my opinion, no. I believe Sean Taylor was a little underneath him because mentally. Is that the door? Y'all hold on for a second. No. Call him. Come in the house and call him. Come in the house and call him, cause I'm not. We not doing this. I don't know who we think he is, but come in the house and call. I'm live. You know, I not talk to him. He a lie. He ain't talk to me. He ain't talk to me. All right. So, all right. What plays what plays would you say that Sean Taylor made in college that Ed Reed made? Sean Taylor career stats at the University of Miami.
You.
I'm live. Okay. All right, we're gonna do this right here. He had 14 total interceptions at the University of Miami for 306 yards and 3 touchdowns. Sean Taylor. All right. Ed Reed career stats at the University of Miami. They showing all of his shit. I don't like them. I just asked for his at University of Miami, not career total. What do you not answering?
Oh, it just shit. I can give you his number. My phone.
He need to. Ed Reed had 21 interceptions for 389 yards and 4 touchdowns. Go tell Tatiana to come in. Go tell Tatiana to come in.
That dog.
Yeah, just go tell Tatiana to come in. That dog ain't biting you. Cause I'm not a babysitter. I don't know what he think. I'm not no babysitter. I don't have children.
Yeah.
My kids is grown. Give a fuck about that. You gonna be taking Chicago back with you? Tell me you gonna be taking Chicago back with him now. Cause I'm not a babysitter. Fuck, miss me. I mean, I'm not going to keep going through it, man. It is what it is, Andre Greenblood. We'll talk tomorrow, man. I'm about to get up off of this chat anyway, man. We'll talk tomorrow, man. All right. It's not a disrespect to Sean Taylor. It's not disrespect to Sean Taylor for people just to say that Ed Reed was a better player. I don't understand why people think it's disrespecting Sean Taylor, but okay. If I was saying Dominique Wilkins was better than Michael Jordan, that would be disrespecting Michael Jordan, okay? Ed Reed has a national championship starting, a Super Bowl starting, and a green jacket. I'm done. I'm out. I'll holler at you cats, man. How if I can end this damn